back. Episode 3 of Open Frequency. I'm shooting this super late. This is the probably going to be released. I'm recording this probably like the day it comes out. I've just been super busy, and also I just haven't been feeling the best to kind of record something. To be honest with you, I've just been feeling very odd. The past week, well, the past couple months, I've been having these headaches, or not full headaches, but like head pains. And I think I mentioned it on one of the past episodes that I was like, there's something, there's these I don't know if pressures, but like pinpoints that happen like around my head, and they've been happening. I think I had a physical around like June or July of last year, and I think I mentioned it to my doctor, and she kind of didn't say anything about it. Like she really didn't. It was kind of whatever, but at the time, I don't know why. Also, I would just kind of brushed it off, thinking it was gonna go away or something. But yeah, they're still here, and I don't know why this week. I've been kind of feeling them more. They've been bothering me a bit more. Well, now it's to the point where they're like concerning, because now it's like it is a daily thing. Why is it happening? And this past weekend, I had an open house on a Saturday, and I had a headache, but that was like a full headache. I didn't eat enough, but even then, I don't know, because I ate like two little breakfast tacos, not anything crazy, like here at the house, like little ones. And then I went to the colony, and my head was just hurting, and I was like, maybe I'm dehydrated or something. I don't know, but and then it kind of eventually went away. But yeah, I don't know. It's just been bothering me. It's on my mind, and then it gets to the point where it's a little worrying, because it's like, what's going on? So yeah, I literally haven't even been feeling like making this, because it's just like I have nothing positive to say, and I just don't have the energy for it. But I have to push it. I have to do it, and we're here. So but no, but today I woke up. Today I woke up very in a super awesome mood. I don't know if anybody's felt this or goes through this, but I've been having crazy ass great dreams, but like long dreams. Today I had a total of three dreams. I don't know. I've also been kind of lazy. I don't know if it is because of the headache thing, where I'm just feeling like I'm sick, kind of, and I'm being super lazy. But um, I woke up, my alarm, fell back to sleep, woke up to another alarm, fell back to sleep, and then finally woke up. And each time I woke up from a different dream. The first dream was like they were all in New York, and also, oh well, we talked about that last week. But um, yeah, they were all in New York. And the first one was I was kind of like backstage of like either where they put the big tree, Grand Central. No, where they put the big Christmas tree, right, during Christmas there, or like SNL, like behind, like backstage. Like it was dimly lit orange, and there was like a kitchen. It was like a ton of people from school, and there was like a fight. It was a weird. I don't even know what was going on. But that was the first dream. Then the second dream went into um. I wrote the second one. I wrote the second one and the third one down. But and like I mentioned like previously, like nobody wants to hear this shit, but this is what I've kind of been on. Yeah, the second dream, yeah, backstage, and then it was my ex and her best friend, and it was her best friend's 22nd birthday, and I don't know how I knew, but I just knew they were there, and I guess I ran into my ex like these stairs. We're still in New York. It's like nighttime, and I guess I run into her, and we kind of talk like nothing really happens. But I've honestly, we'll get back into that one. But yeah, so we talk, and they go away or some shit. Like it kind of just ends in whatever, but in a playful way, like in a like fuck off, but in a playful way. I don't know. And I leave, and then I walk off outside of um outside of the building or whatever, and then I keep walking, and I get lost. Eventually I go like south of New York or whatever. I have to walk back. I walk into this like Disney. Some in my dream there's a Disney in New York, and I get stopped by this group of people who are like they're from Canada or something. They're asking if they want to be a part of their group. I don't, it was just like super long dreams. Even after that part, there's still a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that happened prior to that and after that. And I don't know what's been happening. I don't know why I'm having these long ass dreams. Like I'll talk to like my mentor, some other people, and they just like I really don't even dream like that. And especially off of the weed, like off of weed, I feel like my dreams are even crazier. They're all happy, they're all great dreams, thank God, but they're just even more like adventurous or something. But some people say they don't even dream. So and I wonder what that is. Last night I did go to sleep, a bit melancholy. Like I just I don't know. I've been feeling. I don't know if it. I genuinely. I don't know if it's a head thing that's been fucking with everything around me, like plans and shit. But I just kind of had this feeling of like I don't know, like what really is the point of much of the shit that I'm doing business wise, and I just kind of had this like I'm just in this slump where I have two things that aren't selling. I do have stuff that's coming up, but at the end of the day, I just feel like I'm running in a circle and I'm not getting anywhere. So yeah, I fell asleep very melancholy, and to have these three dreams that were like awesome as fuck, like I woke up like excited, woke up like, oh shit, that's really cool. I don't know if that's like my brain compensating for shit that's going on in real life. Um, but if it is, great, because I feel amazing. For the fact that I went to sleep feeling like that to wake up the opposite, it kind of does motivate me to create that shit. Like, create this randomness and excitement that right now I feel like I don't have. Um, so it is getting out of this fucking room because I'm in this room almost 24/7. I go to sleep the same, like every night, it's the same thing. um it just I'm in this routine that is okay, but I would love to switch up. I would love to experience other shit. I don't know. I just I yeah, I think I'm falling into this routine that I'm starting to not love, and it's starting to take a toll on me as I grow up, because it's like, how am I in the same shit um years later, and especially like getting older, and you feel like you're in the same thing. It's like, yeah, what's really going on? Because I'd seen a post. I'm also fucking addicted to TikTok, bro. I'm getting addicted to TikTok. I honestly wish they would have deleted it. I wish they would have deleted it because I am so addicted to that motherfucker. And the thing is, I can't even delete it because I wouldn't be able to re-download it, which I honestly might have to. But I think somebody posted saying like about your 5 year old, like you 5 years ago, seeing yourself now, and like how proud and like excited they would be that, oh shit, we're here type of thing. And I for sure hit on this in my prior videos, like before I started uploading them. I for sure hit on this back then. um but a lot of the shit I'm doing, or maybe I hit this on the first episode, a lot of shit I'm doing is for that middle school self. Like the talking to women, the either money or shoes or shit like that. A lot of that shit for sure is for that kid, because I literally can't remember if I did hit on this, but I vividly remember in middle school. I think I told this to this one dancer that I went to middle school with. Um we like went out for a movie. Oh, when we watched Y2K. When I went to go see Y2K, fuck that movie once again. Anyways, um I was telling her about like in middle school, dead ass, probably sixth grade, sixth or seventh grade. Um, I dead ass would wait in the fucking restroom. I dead ass would wait in the restroom because we would have to go into the gym where everybody was there and just like talk to people. And I guess I did know people, but I don't know, something about me was just like, I don't know. So I dead ass would wait in the fucking in the restroom, and would like look up how to make time go faster. And it told me how not to fucking do it. But even then, even when I think about shit like the time going fast or something, I dead ass go back to that point because I vividly remember looking that up and thinking about it and trying to do that. But um, but yeah, for that kid, for that version of myself of either lacking self confidence or shit like that, I think a lot of the things that I do is for that, because thank God I don't have anything too traumatic that happened to me, when I was younger. Um, and I think that's kind of the most traumatic shit that's happened to me. And for that to be my motivation, I think that's pretty good, right? It's not to beat somebody, it's not to like one up someone. It's not anything like that, right? It's not based off of somebody else not having it that I have it. It's just within me and seeing myself kind of be better. You know what I mean? So I think I forgot what the fuck the point was. Oh, about the 5 year thing. Yeah. So 5 years ago, I would have graduated from high school, and I was thinking because I was like, I remember having my high school graduation. I was at work because of COVID, and it was dead ass just a like a slideshow. And I remember being at work, and I was a busboy at this restaurant in Deep Ellum, and just hearing it happening. And I mean, yeah, there were a couple parties that were happening, and I literally wish I would have gone because what I would have missed a day of work from that fucking job. Yeah, I hate that. But um, yeah, five years ago, I would have been probably taking some classes online, just playing Fortnite, and I don't know what else. But yeah, like at that point, I was with the ex girlfriend, and she had her own place. Her mom, with this ex girlfriend, I hate her family. I really do hate her family. I don't hate them, but I don't like them. It's just it's a difficult situation when you see it out of a certain point of view. Um, and really you can't help, and you kind of feel like you have to help, and I put myself in that position of like, oh, I have to be the superhero when you really don't. That relationship, I learned a lot and still learning a lot from it. um yeah, that one I feel like I matured somewhat, but growing was that relationship. That was a big growing piece for me. But yeah, I would have probably been with that girl, probably been hanging out with her maybe. And especially because of COVID, I was very like wish-washy. Like I remember getting COVID tests almost daily, like probably 20 COVID tests, probably like in the high teens to 20, like just daily, because I was like, oh, I went here, I went there, shit like that. um but I was very nervous, I think, because I do remember going with my parents to Texas A&M to go tour the campus. Because I was at the top of my class because of the early college. I was at the top of my class, so I got accepted to kind of most of those places that I applied to. I got into A&M, I got into UT, into UT Austin, I got into UNT, probably TCU, like just like all of them. I think the hardest one in my mind was A&M or UT, like those two big ones. I think that was the hardest one, and the other ones kind of seemed easier. Baylor might have been harder. I think that was probably harder to get into, but I don't know if I applied to it. But even then, honestly, I think there's a big shift in me where I was like I do want to go, but I'm also like, because what ended up happening, I ended up going to UNT, but I didn't dorm there. I dormed here, and our excuse was because of COVID. We just wrote like my parents are kind of worried about it. We would just rather be here because I had to dorm over there, and I don't know if it was because of I would have to pay like something like maybe 400 or $500 to go if I dormed, and if not, it would have been full scholarship. Um, I think I'm pretty sure, but I can't remember. And yeah, I just didn't end up going. I was here at the house, and I would have to go once in a while, and it was for fucking computer engineering. I hated. It didn't interest me whatsoever. But I knew, I guess I would get a good career. But now we're seeing it's flooded with that shit, and a lot of people aren't getting jobs. But I um I would go once a week for like a science class or a computer class, and that computer class, Lord, I struggled so hard with the test and the fucking, like, just basic shit I just didn't know. And a lot of those kids in there, they have been doing coding since they were like fucking in like middle school. So they knew what the fuck they were doing, and I was completely lost. And immediately I was like, I don't know if this is for me. This is kind of hard. Like I was really having like breakdowns because of school, because I was like, this is, I don't know, bro. And the fact I'm not seeing anything beneficial right now, which in hindsight, I guess that's, you do go through that. And I think everybody does have to go through that of like not seeing the fruits of their labor immediately, and then seeing it eventually. But I just didn't learn that then. And I was like, I don't know. And then I literally got into a bike accident. I was biking downtown in Uptown, and I had a mountain bike that my dad got at like a pawn shop. He like scammed the fuck out of a guy. Um, and I was riding it, listening to a podcast, and I'm going down. I don't know what street, but going down a street, and there's a trolley in Uptown, and I guess I didn't see it or I didn't go across it fast enough, but I go across it and my wheel gets stuck in the track, and I just fly forward over my bike. Everything fucking topples over, and I just fly over. I land like that, and I'm just like the wind knocked out of me. My arms are like that. I can't move the bike. Like I can't pull it. Like I have to pull it with my legs. And I went downtown with my parents' car with the van, and I was like, I was trying to think. I was like, could I make it to the car? And even if I could make it to the car, could I drive? And literally, my hands were like stuck like this, and I was like, there's no way. Like I couldn't. I was genuinely like thinking like, could I drive like that and shit like that? And I was like, no. And somehow I managed to call my parents, and they picked me up, and we went to the hospital, and or no, we literally I slept it off. We came home, and then the next day we went to the hospital, and I think I fractured one of them and I broke one. Um and to this day, this arm, my I don't know if it's that or just working out differently, but this one, the nerves, when I do like hammer curls, it hurts like the nerves. But yeah, so that happened, and then I'm all my classes are online. I have to type. I literally have to fucking type for computer engineering. So I have two casts on my arms, and I can't fucking type. I can't do math. I'm failing math, and I got so overwhelmed. I remember the day, um, I was here, and I got so fucking overwhelmed. I went to the restroom. I was like stressing the fuck out, and I went to my parents. I was like, I can't do it. Like, let me take a break. Like, I can't. I fucking can't. And they agreed to it. And I took a break off. I took like a year off. And I think I went to. I think I just worked at Amazon. And I was trying to figure out what the fuck to do because I genuinely didn't know, and I didn't just want to like go as undecided as a major because I was like, I feel like I'm just wasting time, and I'm paying for it. Like I just and I wasn't because it was through scholarship, but I was like, I don't know. And like looking back, maybe maybe that would have been good. It would have been what I think I missed out on was that communal shit of being in a dorm, figuring somebody out, find like meeting people like that. That I think I did miss out on, and especially at UNT because I saw my brother go through that, and just being close to home but like far away, and and I go to UNT and I fucking love it. I go to Denton and I love the square. And inherently I love it because I think of it as a little kid when I went as a little kid. Um, just seeing my brother there, walking around, him doing his shit and stuff like that. And when I go now, I kind of reminisce of that and just seeing it, in my kind of my eyes of just seeing it as like a little town type of thing. Um, but yeah, so I got out. I worked at Amazon, but not the warehouse. I worked at the it was like a Walmart type of situation where it's like a big it's basically like a big Walmart, and we pick out shit. It's for like the fresh. I think it's Amazon Fresh ones, and I worked at that for about a year. I remember I was on my break when I heard Young Dolph died. I was on my break and I opened my phone, and that's when it happened. I was there, and yeah, I think I was there for like a year or so. Um, and I think my friend Gerardo, I think he told me he had like a party. He had a family party, and a cousin's boyfriend or husband, somebody told him to get into real estate and to get into the school. And I was like, fuck it. I remember seeing TikToks about wholesaling, and I was trying to do that, but I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And I was like, I feel like I need a teacher or something. And I was like, well, might as well go back to a school and learn real estate. And we did that. We knocked it out in like 2 months, honestly. I think we started in February and I got licensed by April. Um, so like 2 months, two to 3 months, and wasn't too difficult. The hardest shit was just going to Plano, and and yeah, I got it. Gerardo couldn't get it because of some reason, and he ended up becoming a lender. But yeah, after that, it's just been that. And honestly, I take these years because I'm coming up on my third year in April. I'm taking this as my college experience of learning, fucking up dramatically, and doing it because for sure at a certain point it is like, okay, it's not going for you, it's not working, you might have to pivot. But at least for me, like, this is my college years, this is me learning, this is me fucking up. It's okay, I know I need to pick it up and I am picking it up now. um but yeah, like, from all that time, from graduation to that to this to get into me now, those 5 years, yeah, it's kind of crazy where it's like, like him, like that version of me to look at me now, it's like, damn, like, you got a new car, you off of that, you're very confident. I was not a confident person going into that job, into right after graduation, like as graduation was happening and I was seeing it, I was not a confident person. um I had, like, I would talk to people, I would talk to girls and stuff like that for sure, but I don't know, I just for sure know that I'm much more confident, like, in myself, because I vividly remember in high school, because I went to Seagoville, and I remember I was in fucking ROTC. I was in ROTC, and we have to wear these fucking the uniforms, and they'd call them pickle suits. And I remember in that class, whenever we'd line up for some shit for check or whatever, the instructor would always tell me, "Why the fuck is your head up? Why is your head pointing up?" And it was because I was so unconfident that I literally walked into that school with a smug fucking demeanor, head up high, just trying to, I not assert dominance, but just like I'm good. Like I'm good off of whatever the fuck y'all got going on. Like, I'm good. You know what I mean? And yeah, I vividly remember it's still something that sticks with me, of like me doing, because I was not confident whatsoever. But yeah, I could talk to a girl, especially over text. Like, yeah, I could say some shit. I can figure that out. But that in person shit is still something I'm working on. And yeah, no, I think I did do great for what happened. I could have for sure gone to college and done some crazy shit, but like career wise, but I don't regret it. Do I? Well, it would be like, yeah. Do I think I missed a type of opportunity for? Yeah, yeah. I'll say yeah. Of doing that college thing, because it does seem like a sort of um kind of like thing to do. Like, yeah, I literally did go to college. I did do this and that, like just random shit like that, right? Because you have, that is the time of you to do it. But during that time, I filled myself up with this, honestly, this like fear and like, what the fuck are we doing? We have to push it. Like, what are we doing? Type of thing. I still had my fun for sure. It's not like if I didn't fuck around for like a year or so. I'm just not doing anything, just doing random shit. But it kind of feels in my head that in college, you do kind of have more of that excuse, because you are going to classes, you are doing this, these things. So you can't just like, well, yeah, I did my class, I did this, let me just fucking do these random ass things. So yeah, maybe I did miss that, but I don't regret any of the shit that I've done. I think I've had a pretty fun time in these past 5 years, since in the past 5 years. Um, yeah, that's pretty fun. And honestly, this was a whole random ass tangent. I have a list of shit that I was thinking of talking about today, that I wrote like almost last week. But oh yeah, okay. So a couple things. So kind of going into that awkwardness. So I went to a class, a Google business class of for my business, and while I was there, I only knew the instructor, my lender. She's a lender that I've worked with a couple times, and she's awesome. I love how she takes care of my clients. Like, every time, every client's like, she's awesome. She explained it. I wasn't confused. She made me feel confident. Awesome. And she invited me out to this business class, and I didn't know, but mainly she works, or she probably works with a lot of people, but that class was mainly just girls. We're just like women, and some were my age, some were older. But literally, I reverted back into um my like high school self, like not knowing anybody, not saying anything, just fucking reverted back into my show for some reason, and I don't know why. I literally don't know why. I like I could feel it. I literally felt it, and I hated it. I fucking hated it. But I don't have the skill of the small talk. I feel like I can, because we do. And then I had a meeting with my mentor, with my team lead, and I was telling him, I was like, with every agent, it's kind of the same conversation. How long have you been doing it? What are your areas that you work in? What do you have going on? Like, it's always the same convo, and I don't care. I don't care because I know you really don't care about what the fuck I got going on. It's the same shit. It's basically the same shit. Um, so that's also why I feel like I kind of go into that, because I really kind of don't want to hear it. But I don't know. I think I need to come up with basically a script of talking to another agent, but not talking about business, because Lord, I hate. How long have you been doing it? What are your areas that you work in? Do you have any listings right now? Um, how'd you meet just shit like that. But also being very intimidated, because as I go, as this year progresses, I for sure have taken a break off of looking for women that I can talk to, like a fling or a relationship or shit like that. I kind of really am taking that off, because it's just, I don't think I'm capable of taking care of something like that right now, for a fact. So that's not on the table. And I guess just like seeing some women as just like attractive, not trying to hit on them, because like I talked about the last episode, like, bro, I even hate just guys talking, like, just like random shit like that, just random BS talk. It just annoys me as well, so I get it. And that's why I think I struggle with it, because it's like, I know how you feel, and I'm feeling what you're feeling right now, but I'm the one doing it, so I feel even like worse. I feel even like weirder. um so it's a lot of that going on. So I guess I just have to go out more and practice that. But yeah, that meeting, I felt that inherent like awkwardness, that high school stuff of just like closing off, not knowing what to say, and just sitting there. And I mean, yeah, I did talk to somebody or to some other ones, butted into conversation, shit like that. But I was like, as soon as I finished eating, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just head out. And yeah, and after that, I went about two new books. So I don't know if you can see on the shelf. Oh, I don't know if you can see on the shelf. So I finished reading While on Earth We're Briefly Beautiful. It got into good stuff afterwards. The beginning, I think it was a struggle to get into it, to fully kind of give a fuck about the book. And then in the middle, I did start giving a fuck about the book. And it leads me into how a lot of the books that I'm reading and stories, I don't know if, what was another, I don't know, but at least some of the books that I'm reading, there's a lot of kind of gay going on, and it's not a bad thing, but it's interesting, because it kind of, the thing that kind of interests me about it is the how, like, in A Little Life, whenever, I forgot their names already, but whenever they start kind of getting together, I don't know why I'm thinking Matthew or some shit. Willem, yeah, I think it's Willem. I think when Willem starts getting with Jude, he literally says, he's like, I'm not gay. Like, he literally says, like, I'm not a gay actor. I'm not gay at all. But I care for this person so much. Like, and it kind of makes sense. Not makes sense, but it kind of like, not that I guess I get it. Like, I get what he's trying to say. Like, he's not a gay person. Like, he's not a gay person, but just this person, this human being, I love them a lot. And then I think with this one, with While on Earth We're Briefly Beautiful, that relationship also, um at least with the other character, I forgot his name, but also with him, where at least with him, I guess he is just gay, but because he's so American, and his dad or whatever, he just kind of is against it. He's like, I'm not with that gay shit type of thing. um it's very interesting, where it's a bit conflicting. At least with him, it was a bit conflicting, but with the other one, it was just like a human love type of thing. You know what I mean? It's just a human love type of thing. And it's interesting, because I think with a hetero, like, relationship, I guess you can get that. I guess you can get that loving emotion, but it's just I feel like there's a lot more going on when it is a a homosexual relationship, right? When it is two that are like a bit confusing with each other, but it's like because of gender norms or whatever the fuck, it's not supposed to happen, but like they're just human beings. And yeah, and I honestly I like that the both of them have that going on in the book, and they can kind of explain or kind of detail their love a bit further because of that, because it is because both characters are kind of like not conflicted about it, but like there's something more there, right? It's not about yeah we're gay or something. It's there's something more about it, you know. So that was very interesting because the other book. So this month I read A While on Earth Were Briefly Beautiful and Tuesdays with Maury. I don't think those were not only Tuesdays with Maury didn't have anything gay. Then I listened to Animal Farm, which took me one day to listen to. Um, what did I listen to? I listened to Animal Farm. Um, what else? Oh, Wuthering Heights and Stoner. That took me 2 days. That's interesting. I genuinely thought Stoner took me longer. But yeah, so yeah, I listened to Stoner, Wuthering Heights, and Animal Farm. Wuthering Heights was honestly, I didn't think much of it, but as I kind of keep going and thinking back on Wuthering Heights, I love it even more. It's such a it's such a like introspect, like to the point where I'm pretty sure I have to read this book. I'm going to have to read this book eventually, but it was so I don't know. I just kind of love it, like the theme, the atmosphere, the writing style of it, the point of view, how the whole basically the whole fucking story is told by the maid. It's really cool, very interesting. Yeah, I really like Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Heights was actually really good. I was very surprised because once I when I started it, I was like, "What the fuck are they talking about?" Like they're talking in this old English way, and it was kind of funny because again, like most of the times where I listen and I read a book, there's always a similarity. There's always going to be a similarity with books, but with these two, it was the writing style. With While on Earth Were Briefly Beautiful, it's this poetic writing style, and with Wuthering Heights, it's this old jargon. I think I've literally talked about this shit twice already. Fuck. Regardless, yeah, the books that I'm reading awesome, and so yeah, for the month of January, for the month of January, I listened, read 5 books, which is awesome, which is fucking awesome. I think my reading goal for this year was 6 books because I was like, maybe I'm gonna fall off, maybe I'm gonna just kind of whatever, but sit 5 books. I already started. I haven't started. I started listening to my next book, which is 1985, which is getting interesting. I need to replay. I need to go back like 1 or 2 chapters, um, but it's getting pretty good. I like it. And then my next reading book, fuck, I bought The Stranger. I don't know if you can see up there. I bought The Stranger, and I who have never known men. Yeah, I who have never known men. Um, I bought those two after the business class meeting, and I have Virgin Suicides and Middlesex. Middlesex is a thick fucking book. So I think I'm gonna start Virgin Suicides, and then I'm going to do those other two, and then Middlesex. Because yeah, I think I still need to build my reading speed to get into to these big books. And also I didn't fart. Those my my Crocs. Um, Yeah, I think I need to build my reading speed before I get into these bigger books. Like even these new books, like I can't name any, but these big books that are like winning these titles and shit like that, like on Reese's book club, they're tall and they're big thick. So they're like getting into like 4 to 500 pages. and I'm like, that's gonna take me like maybe the whole month. Nah, it's gonna take me a while, and I kind of don't want to get caught up. Like, I kind of want to be on a steady pace of probably at least two reading books. The Virgin Suicides I could most likely finish in probably 2 weeks. Those other two I can maybe finish both of those this month. So yeah, I the Virgin Suicides is I need to finish that. Um but yeah, I have a lot of books that I need to read, and it's exciting. I love it. I love jumping into these worlds, getting kind of new vocabulary that I'm noticing, and I don't know, just being confident in being able to articulate shit like I don't know, just getting a grasp of shit. Cause yeah, cause like that one guy said, where it's like it's not to read. I mean, yeah, you could do Atomic Habits or like these other like self help books, but you could literally just read like nonfiction or fiction and these novels or whatever, and read about characters who have gone through this shit and pick it up from them. From these great stories and shit. So yeah, I'm really liking reading. It's honestly really cool. Um, uh, yeah, and then I kind of touched on so the past week also I had a meeting with my team lead, my mentor, and what we're planning on doing is starting like a TV show basically with real estate. And I was kind of dreading it. I was dreading it quite a bit of telling him. I was gonna tell him, I was like, "Hey, I kind of don't want to do it. Y'all go ahead and do it. I'll edit it for y'all, but I just kind of don't want to be in it. I don't think I could be in it." And what we ended up deciding is I ended up not telling him that, but I ended up kind of feeling good about it and feeling confident about it. What we're basically going to do is like a architectural digest, how they do their videos of like Open Door, and just being ourselves, right? So I kind of started this podcast because of that, because I knew that was coming up, and I wanted to figure out how I talk and how I look and how I feel confident, because a lot of the times I run out of breath. I think I've done it here sometimes, but I run out of breath with my like when I used to do Instagram videos and shit like that. Like I just or talking, literally just talking, I'll run out of breath mid sentence. So I'm either talking, I don't know what that says. I'm just not being, I don't know. I've no idea. But yeah, just being more confident. I don't have to be super energetic or some bullshit, for these videos. Like if I talk monotone, something else has to pop up. You know what I mean? Something has to shine, or I don't fucking know. So what I'm thinking of about doing is either wardrobe. I think wardrobe is gonna be my thing. Um, because I can't. I'm not. I don't know. I can't do this bombastic fucking person, this character. I can't do that. It annoys me, and I don't think I could do that for many fucking episodes or however much we're gonna do. I can't do that. So I was looking into wardrobe and seeing shit that I can do, like this shirt. I love this shirt. I bought this shirt and from Bug Girl. I can't find an outfit for it. I can't, like, maybe the gym. I haven't been to the gym because of the head thing, but maybe running or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna probably wear the shirt out today. I'm gonna probably wear it out today. But like something like that. Like either designer, just random shit like this. Something. I have to figure out my thing. But yeah, I wrote that down because I was gonna talk about it. Because I had like a lot deeper feelings about it, but now it just kind of it's kind of whatever. Like I'm kind of okay with it. Um yeah, I'm just kind of feeling normal about it now. Um, yeah, it's kind of okay. Oh, and and um and we'll kind of end off on this, but so my barber, he is my barber, he went to school with me. He went to middle school with me, and his girlfriend bought a house from me, and it was like maybe a month ago or so where he had mentioned to me, he was saying that he felt maybe like awkward, or it just felt kind of weird whenever we first met, and and I was like, no, like I for sure did as well, because what happens with me is I for sure code switch. I for sure code switch. I've always code switched, and I never thought it was a bad thing. I guess it's a bad thing, but yeah, I code switched like crazy, and I feel like everybody kind of does, maybe question mark, but I do. And but at least now I notice when people don't. I notice when people don't, and it's kind of like awesome. Like I note it, and I'm trying to kind of do that now. But um with he was saying that, and I kind of said like, yeah, like me too, but because I feel weird with some clients, just because like some so there's like certain type of clients. So there's clients that don't know me whatsoever. We've never met. So I'm this professional agent. I'm coming off as this professional agent. I'm this, I'm that. I got you. You know, I feel confident. Then there's a person who has seen me before, so I'm kind of relaying that. Then there's the person that knows me from back when, like either middle school, high school, a teacher, some shit like that. Those I feel weird as fuck if they come to my open house or they become a client, because I don't know how to act. Because in my head, they know me as David from second period, who I don't even think I was a weird or wild kid in school, much less high school, middle school, maybe, but I can't even remember. But there's a thing where like I remember some shit about some people in middle school that they for sure don't remember. Like I remember certain shit, right? And for some reason, I feel like I have to. I'm not even the professional self. I literally don't even tap into the professional agent when I'm with those type of people. I hit the like, well, hey bro, we're just cool. Like I don't know what the fuck I hit into. I tap into like some weird like human, like just a fucking like I don't know, like a computer. Like I become this weird fucking person, this awkward person. Like if I were to see if I were to see my brother's girlfriend like just out and about, the way I talk to my barber, I wouldn't talk to her for some fucking reason. For some reason, I literally wouldn't. And even then, I think me and his girl tap into like, I think I knew some of her friends. So I think we were vaguely like her friend group. I was like out here. We, you know, I do remember seeing her and talking to her friends. I remember talking to her friends a lot more. Um, so it kind of would be like, oh, I kind of know you a bit more from back then. But even then, I would talk to her like, oh, hey, how you doing? How's the house? Like, I would kind of tap into that. And I don't know why. I literally don't fucking know why. And I have another client who's also from middle school with the same shit, same shit. Now I'm kind of getting a little more comfortable. They go to my gym, and I've seen his girlfriend there at the gym, and we saw each other recently. Um, and with him, and it was kind of cool. Like I for sure was more confident. I felt more confident, was talking kind of more clear, I guess. But I don't know what the fuck that is, where I'm just like, you've seen me before, so I have to, I don't know, like create this new person, this third person of just like, I'm neither an agent nor that old person. I'm just this random new motherfucker that is just odd. I don't know. And that's something for sure I have to fix, because the fact that he mentioned it, I was like, yeah, like I don't know, but no, but like with me and my barber, like now we're close. Fuck, we bullshit, we talk about fucking anything and everything, and but yeah, so at least for the next upcoming client that's from back when, I do need to just basically bullshit with them, because as I have more years in real estate, it really is just you control it. Me as the agent, I control what the situation and how the feel is, and then they get comfortable. Because if they're never comfortable, if I'm never comfortable with them, they are also never comfortable with me. So if somebody says LOL, if somebody does like even that shit, even the normal conversation, I never do first. I wait for them to say some bullshit, and then I'll like, okay, I'll see what the what the field is, because sometimes I feel like some want to be like most want to be professional. Most want to be taken seriously. I'm not your friend. I'm not this. I'm a client in my head for some reason. But so like a client, an older client, he texted me saying LOL. So now I'm like LOL, and I'm this and that. Um, If they curse in front of me, I'll curse back, shit like that. Which I guess is how you go about it, but it also goes to the fact of being yourself and not code switching, because that's basically code switching, of like, I'm gonna be me regardless of whatever. I'll say LOL, I'll put emojis, and if they respond back with that, great. If they don't, then that's fine. But that's what I need to get into practicing a lot more, just being me, being confident, and also with my wardrobe. Because with the guy from middle school, we saw home not too long ago, and I wore not a business outfit. Um, I was gonna go dress down a lot, like less, but I was like, let me kind of dress up a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. This for sure is a time of growing and learning myself more. This year I will be turning 23, which is scary as fuck. I'll also be traveling. It seems like I do something at least twice a year. Um, but truth be told, I really want to go somewhere by myself. I want to go to like Connecticut or just somewhere by myself. Like I want to go to a walkable city, just get a fucking plane ticket, get an Airbnb or whatever, and just be there. And just that's it. That's literally it. Because I think I don't know how much it would be, but not like now I'm getting excited thinking about that. Because yeah, like what if I get an Airbnb for like a week would be crazy, but a couple days, a few days, and literally just fucking live somewhere. And I now work from home. I could still do my calls. I could do my social media. I could do all of that and just fucking be somewhere and just be somewhere. I think that would be awesome. That'd be super super awesome. Um, just to get just to get out of my mundane fucking routine, bro. Just to get out of it, because once it hits one, like like it's about to, it's like it's the end of the day. I'm gonna wait till I'm just gonna wait and then like play with my friends, eat, and then that's fucking it. That's fucking it. So I just need to get out of this routine. This month I'm going to what's it called? This month I'm going to San Antonio with the friends. Our weekly our yearly trip. It was gonna be in January, but we got iced out. Um, so it's gonna be the end of February. Then in March I'm going to Mexico, and then somewhere in between there and the end of the year, I really want to put something to go to Connecticut. Like go, I'm thinking Connecticut because and the fall would be gorgeous. The fall would be gorgeous. If I plan it now, I think I really could. If I plan it now, I know I really could. Yeah, for the fall. Oh, the fall would be beautiful. The fall would be beautiful in Connecticut. In fucking Connecticut. Oh, fuck. And like Hartford. Oh, fuck. And then all of my books are based around that area. 1984, 1985 is like in Europe or some shit. What used to be London. Um, On Earth, What Would Be Beautiful was in, I don't even know where it was. It was in Vietnam, Thailand, and then Midwest, I think. Stoner, like over there, East Coast. Um, Wuthering Heights was in England. Tuesday with Morrow was on East Coast. So yeah, I really am longing for and wanting the East Coast. So yeah, I really do want to go there. I for sure can plan that out for them. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That would be an amazing year. Like go off of the year ticked off. That would be awesome. And Ben, business is going well that I can't do that. I just do need to pick it up. I do need to get this deal done this month, but it's more probable than not. Let's say that it's way more probable than not that I can get a deal because I have two listings coming up. I just need to sell them, so it's more probable than not. And and yeah, I feel really good off of this. Like I'm saying, this will probably go up. I'm recording this the day it goes up, like Friday. So this is crazy, but yeah, I'm feeling really good now. Like even right now, head was hurting a little bit. Like I rubbed my head, it was kind of tingling. Right now, it feels like it's a little tingling, but because of this fat ass light. Um, but yeah, I'm feeling really good. Oh, let's do a little bit of music. So what I'm planning on doing is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go on. Fuck. I'm gonna use stats. Uh, fuck off. Fuck off. I'm gonna use. Oh my. I'm gonna use stats FM for the music that I'm listening to because I can't tell you. Right. Okay. So. Okay. So the past what is this on the 4 weeks? We got Dumb and Dumber by Future Lil Baby, Young Thug, Cafe con Ron, Bad Bunny, No Go by Laundry Day. No Go by Laundry Day is honestly my favorite song of the month. That song is such a 2000s banger. It sounds so fucking good. Could they improve that song? I don't know, but it's really fucking good. That song is really, really, really good. I would highly suggest that one. Other Bad Bunny songs, Beach League by Netspend. That one's a really good song. Um, Talk, Charlie and Troye Sivan. Oh, I bought the fucking. I just bought it yesterday. I just bought the Charlie XCX vinyl with the powder inside of it. Um, Literally the dumbest buy. It's genuinely gonna be like behind my head here. Um, I don't have a vinyl player, you know, but that is such an awesome fucking vinyl. Oh, and also, what do y'all think about the room? I bought this mirror from work, and then I brought back this piano. This piano's been in the family since I was like 10, and it used to be like right here in my room, but it was a way I kind of want to play piano again, so I brought it back. And now the room is feeling big. It's feeling filled. Pause. All of this shit, the mirror kind of seeing, you could see over here through the mirror. Um, yeah, you can see the back of my head. Um, yeah, it's feeling more, full of the scene. And thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next week's episode. And we're now on Spotify. We are now on Spotify. Watch it on Spotify. See you.